All right, so we got some more news for the DC universe, and I don't know if it's going to be picked up by this, but there's a thunderstorm outside, so I don't know if the mic's going to pick up the rain outside. But yeah, it also explains why the lighting's so shitty. I can't control the fucking weather. Anyway, so Mr. Miracle is getting an animated series, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. I'm also ready to be emotionally damaged because essentially, you see, what this show is it's apparently going to be centered around the Tom King run, and it's also going to be written by Tom King, who, by the way, I didn't know King was also going to be behind the Lanterns TV show. I was not aware he was going to be one of the writers there, so King's just been busy in the DC universe. But getting back to this is the next adult animated series set in the DC universe behind Creature Commando. So this will be in canon with the James Gunn universe. Because remember, Creature Commandos is in canon with it. So there, Gunn did say it's part of the initiative that there will be animated shows that will tie into it. So the idea, this is how we get, this is how we're going to get New Gods, right? Like, we all agree that this is how we're going to get the New Gods in the series. It's also going to explain, like, how we're going to be getting, like, we'll probably get Darkseid. This is how will be our first introduction of Darkseid into the DCU, depending on how much they follow the story of Tom King's run. That's the other thing. And if you've read Tom King's Mr. Miracle like I have, then you know you're about to get you're in for one big emotional ass kicking. That's pretty much what we're looking at here, is a giant rip your heart out kind of story. And yeah, I don't know how else to say it, is that the series is definitely going to be just an absolute tearjerker. Now from the still we saw, we do see that it's Scott Free and Barda on the beach, and that's the core of the story. Is Barda and Scott, is that the two of them and their relationship and their future child, and how they fall into the whole war between New Genesis and Apocalypse. It's also interesting to note that the major showrunner of this is not Tom King. I should have mentioned that Tom King may be a writer of this show, but the showrunner will be Ava DuVernay. She's done a lot of, like, deep science fiction movies, and she also did, while it wasn't good, she also did that amazing, not amazing, but, like, while it wasn't good, she did Wrinkle in Time for Disney, that live action movie that everyone forgot about. But Ava DuVernay, I cannot pronounce that last name. She and Tom were actually supposed to be making a New God series for the previous DC universe. Yeah, that was a big thing, is that Ava and King were meant to make a whole New Gods movie. So it does stand to it's really cool that we're getting the creative team from the Snyder, that was supposed to be part of the pseudo Snyderverse, brought back into and polished it off. I wish we had more creators like that. So it does make me wonder if, and also that was meant to be a full-on live-action movie. Now it's going to be, I've like, from what I gather, is that this show, I don't know how long this show will run. I imagine if they're pulling from Tom King's run, then it would stand to reason it's only going to be like one season. But still, I do think that it's kind of what was I going to say? It's kind of funny, not funny, haha, but funny, like metaphoric, in a cosmic sense, that one of the most depressing stories is also one of the most beautiful stories that DC's ever done. If you haven't read Tom King's Mr. Miracle, I would highly recommend it. I know whenever I talk about on this channel Tom King, everyone has this reaction of cool or and I get it. Heroes in Crisis is not great, but majority of his other story, and also the second half of his Batman run is not great either. I think he's finished up his Wonder Woman, which I've only read the first 2 volumes and I enjoyed. Sans, I did not like. I really did not like the Absolute Power tie-ins. But for the most part, I have really enjoyed Tom King's work, and maybe like Tom King works best when you give him like an X amount of like comics. Like Human Target was beautiful, and that was only 12 issues. So maybe this will be a one and done season, because I think that's really all you can pull from it, and not like emotionally beat people down. And also I'm really curious to see the James Gunn universe versions of, again, seeing Darkseid, seeing Orion, Light Ray, all of these other characters, and being able to see what they're capable of, and what their future plans are. But remember, if you read Mr. Miracle, then you know that Highfather is killed, and also Darkseid is killed as well in that story. And also, Mr. Miracle himself is dealing with depression. In fact, the first issue opens with him trying to unalive himself. So, this show, I said 3 different things at once, I'm sorry, is going to be pretty fucking brutal to watch, but I'm ready for it, and it's really cool that, again, we got the, creative force behind the movie, the New Gods movie, brought back for something like this. So I'm really excited for this. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this announcement for this Mr. Miracle TV series? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? What are you guys hoping to see with like Darkseid? Are you guys hoping to see like, what they could like? Do you think they'll change it to keep Darkseid alive? Same with Highfather. Things like that. Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.